What it do, YouTube world? Is Coffee back with the news, man, and we got a lot of it, man. We got famous YouTubers getting arrested, MILK74 going at his main ops in the blogosphere, hip-hop beef brewing, and much, much more, man. So jumping right into it, the first topic on the rundown, man, we're talking about former POTUS, right? In a bit of hot water, and it's wild, man. I'm almost afraid to say dude's name. Like, for real, man, it's weird in the blogosphere. They've been almost frowning upon people reporting on a lot of ish when it comes to this guy. And you know we're talking about TRUMP. You see the video playing, man. A lot of his fans, followers, whatever the fuck you want to call them, convened right outside of the Mar-a-Lago resort that he has in Florida. And yo, they're wilding, they're playing music, they're telling the feds, fuck you. Like, it's really hectic over there, man. And you see a few cats out of the hip hop world actually gave their comments regarding this situation. You see one of them, Mr. Porter, a D12, y'all know Eminem's homie, actually said that, compared these followers of his to terrorists. He just said they haven't came all the way out their shell yet. And then Kinfolk Kia Shine, Mr. So Crispy himself, who's really been super duper active in the blogosphere on social media. I mean, he has been for a while, but over the past 6 months or so, he's been all over the place in the blogosphere. But you see, he says, if these people didn't care coming to the White House, and then never mind. He just said, never mind. Let's forget about it, man. But what do you guys make of this, man? Like I always tell everyone when it comes to certain topics that we cover on the J Coffee Talk platform, like certain ish I'm just not as up on as other ish. And with this situation, I'm just gonna kind of leave it there and ask for y'all to join the discussion and let me know what you guys think of it. But he came out and said he was in New York, I guess, at the time, at the tower and everything, and he said, yo, the feds came, they're at his beautiful Florida home and resort. They broke into his safe, is the way he referred to it. I mean, look at it however you may. Did they conduct a search and seizure, or did they break in? I don't know how y'all want to look at it, but you could let me know in the comments. As always, I urge you guys, I want to know everyone's thoughts. That's what we do over here on J Coffee Talk, talk it up with the people. But reportedly, this investigation has to do with presidential and classified documents being handled or mishandled. I'm a little out of the loop on what's going on here. But I know there's been other talks of other investigations into this guy. And what do you guys think? Are the feds going to come at him with a case or no? Like, tap in. I know with that whole White House situation that Kinfolk Kia Shine was speaking on, there was a lot of individuals saying that they felt that he could be held accountable in some way, form, or fashion as far as when it comes to the justice system. You know what I mean? That they may charge him. So I don't know. I want to know what you guys think. And aside from that, I want to know if you guys think he will end up on the ticket come 2024. Let me know. All right, and then we got MILK74, like I said, going at his main ops in the blogosphere. We know Milk has got a lot of ops. Recently, I shared with y'all that a lot of individuals who be commenting and whatnot were saying, yo, Milk continues with the whole Nina Boy situation. They were saying that all Milk's ops face the MILK74 curse, that they fall on hard times one way or another, some way, somehow it goes bad for them. I don't know, but before we get into the main thing that I'm talking about with Milk, I just want to share with y'all that Milk was calling into question about Trell, King Trell, whatever y'all want to call him, who Milk's been going at. And that actually shocked me. As we know, when it comes to Milk's street credibility, there's been a lot of people that questioned it and whatnot. King Trell being a dude, as far as, who crosses over from the streets to the internet world and whatnot. And I guess we could say comes from this, not the exact same neighborhood as Milk, but claiming the same thing in a sense. I don't know how I want to put it, but like he has a little bit of, he has some momentum behind his name, we'll put it like that. And he co-signed Milk during that Treyway 6K interview. So it was kind of wild to see Milk eventually go at Trell, you know what I mean? But you see, Milk is seemingly calling, I don't want to say he's calling Trell a scammer, but he's calling into the question the validity of you know, this GoFundMe, and saying that, you know, he thinks Trell is capping when it comes to his net worth. You see, it says King Trell and Heather Sanders' store got destroyed by a negligent driver the other day, and they need some help getting ish fixed. Go donate to the GoFundMe. And Milk says a person worth 15 M's doesn't need a GoFundMe for 15,000. Something ain't adding up. So maybe he's implying that he believes Trell's scamming. It definitely seems he's saying, yo, he's capping with the net worth and all that. But you know what, I like, you know, generally I'm just trying to cover the news and all that, and I'm not backing what Milk's saying or not backing. But what I am wondering is if any of you guys heard any more about this accident where his store was you know, hit by a reckless driver, I guess. I don't know. Like, what do y'all think, man? Will the insurance cover that? Does he have insurance on the business? I don't know. You know what I mean? I do know an individual that real talk, like no BS, who actually owns a business, a vape shop. And an old lady hit his store. Store's still been operational, but it like plucked up a wall, a window, and all that. And the insurance is covering it, but it's taken like a lot of time to hash out. But what do you guys think about this, man? Milk coming at Trell here. And were you surprised to see that it went this way with Trell and Milk? You know, even after all the beef between Milk and all the No Jumper employees and everything, or, you know, everyone down with No Jumper, it was like Trell was still trying to bring him on for an interview. But in the end, Milk started, you know, going at him in the blogosphere. And the other thing that I wanted to speak on here regarding Milk, to get everyone's opinion on, is, I don't know if you guys saw, Milk did a couple reactions recently about this whole situation with American Cholo, some comments that he made, Flakko, Poetic Flakko and No Jumper posting some stuff, very controversial stuff. It's real tricky. And in the end, again, on this one, I'm just laying it out there. I want to know what you guys think. As you know, this all kind of stemmed from a situation, I believe, that originally went back with Tariq Nasheed, if I'm not mistaken, where there were some racist comments made. And in the end, I guess the deal was that the audio that was going around being posted on all the different blogs and whatnot that No Jumper posted as well was edited. And in the end, I guess, you know, it was said that in one situation where he said the N-word, it was being showed out of context. I don't know. I was almost here of it being compared to the Joe Rogan situation, that he was just quoting something, which I don't know. Like, what do y'all think? Do you guys, you know, think that that still is indeed wrong for one to do? Comment and let me know. And then the other situation where he just said the C word, I guess, I don't know. I don't really know what he had exactly to say about that. I did see, you know, he pulled up to No Jumper with a couple other individuals, and, you know, he said he was just responding to Tariq Nasheed, and he was saying that Tariq Nasheed is always up to race baiting tactics and whatnot. And basically, you know, this segment, Milk reacted to that segment, but then another one where OG Suicide, you know, AD's big homie and all that, was kind of telling ADAM22 that in a sense, like, Flakko, Poetic Flakko, he called him a pussy. He said he's on some Fluck-ish all the time. You know, he compared him to that of a desperate rapper that'll do anything to clout chase for some attention, and more or less was kind of holding ADAM22 accountable for all this, and saying, you know, when wartime comes, who's going to really be there for you? And, you know, they just had this deep discussion about it where ADAM22 continued to say, listen, we're just covering the news. Journalists shouldn't have to fear. He was kind of taken up for Poetic Flakko. And MILK74 was more or less saying, like, in his opinion, ADAM22 knows exactly what he was doing. And, you know, I don't know, like, this was a very tricky situation, as, you know, when them dudes pulled up, you know, to confront the No Jumper platform and speak about this, they were very upset that the video was still up. They were calling ADAM22 a culture vulture. Poetic Flakko was not there. Like, I don't know, it was a real heated situation. But MILK74, you know, was going in on No Jumper and ADAM22 for this, and you know, was saying, in a sense, he feels Adam should be held accountable. Like, what do you guys think about this whole situation as a whole? Do you feel what Milk's saying? Do you feel what the OG Suicide dude was saying? Do you think Poetic Flakko, you know, his time at No Jumper may be limited? Do you guys think he's even going to be able to be in the studio? Like, I don't know. It's wild, you know, but MILK74, you know, was continually saying Adam knows exactly what is going on and he planned for it. So tap in, comment about all this. Like I said, this was a wild situation. It like got so controversial so quick, rightfully so, as there was some real fucked up ish being said. But then all the stuff about the edited video, all that, like, let me know what you guys think about all this that we just covered in this little segment across the board. Get in the comments with it.
I gotta trust Irv Gotti too, because he's talking a lot of shit. My brother's a little loose. He's a little loose. And I'm up in that motherfucker. And so I'm talking to Nori, and the first thing he told me, yo, man, I did Drink Champs with Irv. You see what he said? I said, yeah, man. Irv Gotti is a sucker, man. He a sucker. And so my thing is, versus is versus. Whoever won lost. How long ago was that? How many millions ago was the verses? That's what I want to know. How many M's ago? And I'm not talking crazy to Irv, because Irv just closed the deal. You know, God bless him, he's making money. But he tried to take shots at the wrong dude to get his little street cred off of Joe Crack. Don't do that. Okay, we not. Cool, oh my God. Yo, Irv, stop. Y'all, whoever the fuck you want, right? Ashanti. Right? And so, whatever Irv has with Ashanti is 20 years old. Right? And so I know he was making some points that mean a lot to him, his heart and soul. But, when you keep ranting about somebody 20 years later, it felt like he's not over the young lady, right? And so also we didn't know that they was fucking, right? Because the whole time, I'm there. What's love? I've never seen them together like that. Now, I'm not saying it wasn't.
All right, guys, so this is that hip-hop beef brewing that we were talking about. You hear Fat Joe going all the way in on Irv Gotti, as Irv Gotti recently did this, you know, Drink Champs, right? And he, you know, Fat Joe seemingly, you heard him, he called him a sucker, you know what I mean? He's talking about Ashanti all these years later, kind of sounding a bit obsessive. He found out that she left him for Nelly and all that. Like, it's just a real messy situation, and it's rather shocking to see Joe going in on Irv Gotti. But I kind of have a theory, and I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think this is legitimate, like Fat Joe really, you know, has smoke with Irv? Or listen to my theory, y'all, hear me out. Fat Joe and Irv Gotti, like, Fat Joe is always, you can go check a recent video he did over there with Math Hoffa, with other platforms. He consistently brings up how Irv and Ja Rule were there for him, you know, at a tough time, you know, because we know Fat Joe went through depression and everything like that after Big Pun's death. And basically he said that they came to him with the What's Love track, right, which was a smash hit. And they had that already, the beat, Ashanti doing the reference vocals, which in the end they decided let's keep her on. Ashanti wasn't Ashanti yet, you know what I mean? But it was a banger, and they said that, or I'm sorry, Joe just always showed them a lot of love for bringing that track to him, which that was huge, you know what I mean? Definitely looked out for him and all that. And based on that, and them always being cool and having a good rapport, a good relationship like that, I really wonder if this is all a play, right? Because you heard him say in that audio there about Irv Gotti, is making money. He got this deal with this Murder Inc. documentary coming. And real quick, too, side convo, the Irv Gotti Hip Hop Tales show, that was lit. Comment and let me know if y'all ever seen that. I was fucking with that series. It was dope. But back to this Murder Inc. documentary, that's a big deal for Irv Gotti. And Irv has been hurting after the feds, you know what I'm saying? Like, the feds came for him right when the beef was going down with 50 Cent, and it bodied the label and their movement and their music and everything that they had built. So this really is a big deal for Irv, trying to get his chips back up, getting this documentary on BET and everything, and, doing a lot of different TV deals. And I really, truly wonder if Fat Joe going at Irv, you know what I mean, it is to help stir the pot and have some controversy to get, y'all know what I mean, right? Controversy sells. So right when all this is gonna come out, they're releasing teasers and everything for this TV project that Irv has. Let's get a beef going with Fat Joe, to get Irv Gotti back out there like that. Like, what do you guys think? Are you feeling my theory, or are you like, no, coffee, like he's legitimate got beef with Irv? Like, comment below. Let's talk about it.
Is everything okay? Officer, I need help! Get him out! Go! 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 Okay. Go! Where are you at? Come out! I need to know. Go! Officer, go! Okay. Sir, I'm coming. I can't, officer, come! Go! Officer! I need help! Sir, calm down. Calm on now! Come now! We'll send someone out. Officer, I need help! Come! Are you okay? I'm dying. Come on, I'm dying. Come on. My back. I need to know what's going on. Everything's burning. Come on. Now, come on. Officer, come on. Help. I need to know exactly what's going on, sir, and where you're at. I'm burning down. I'm in 324 Elmo Street. I'm burning. Everything's burning. Okay, we're sending our unit out right now, sir. Right, please help. Nah, bro. Nah. Chad, what if the police actually come to my house, bro? Nah, should I call back? No. I gotta stop trolling like that. No. No, I told him the wrong Eddie, though. Chad, I told him the wrong Eddie, though. I said 324 Elmo Street. That's the wrong Eddie. I'm straight.
And then to close the video out, man, you hear that there? That is IShowSpeed. This dude is nuts, okay? I've vlogged on him like one other time on the 4th of July. You guys remember he lit off the Pikachu sparkler / firework in his crib. My Dukes was wilding, smoke alarms was going off. It was insane. Like, this guy is nuts. You heard him in there. He's like, I gotta stop trolling like that. Like, he just can't help himself. He's a professional troll. I think he's a professional gamer. I don't know. You know what I mean? I know this dude has a lot of devoted fans, but he got arrested, okay? Now, what's going on is there's footage of him getting arrested, and his cameraman is talking about, yo, they swatted you, bro. They swatted you. And that's the big question here. Was he swatted, or was he arrested for that phone call? I mean, if that phone call seems to be, to me, what happened. And with that, it also brings into question, in my opinion, could he lose his platform over this? Like, what do you guys think? Could they dead him off? Could this get him X'd off the platform? You know what I mean? That was wild. Like, it's nuts with this dude. Like I said, he wows out. That's what he does. You know what I mean? He's insane, man. I'm surprised. I wonder if this dude will ever get a TV deal or something. And if he does get X'd off the platform, he might really want to get one, because, you know, there's been some big YouTubers who got deaded, and it's hard for them to get back, you know, on the blogosphere, shaking and moving and everything. And I mean, listen, that's a fucked up prank to play around with, especially we know a lot of, you know, with a lot of the ish that happen when it comes to emergency services and police and all that, like, response times can be down, you know, so that always kind of comes into question. Someone playing games like that could, you know, take away from response to another situation where someone really needs help, and it could be life or death. But at the same time, I can't front, like, you know, like I said, I recognize, like, you shouldn't play like that, but he's just so bugged out. I was laughing a little bit. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think about this all. That's the end of the video. It's Coffee. Don't forget to sub to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Stay tuned. More news, more videos, more blogs dropping. NFL content coming. Sub up, guys. Music, news, sports, current events, life, and more. And get in them comments. Let's talk. Let's coffee. Talk it up. And I'm gone.